In under a minute, two earthquakes erased entire neighborhoods off the map. But this isn't just a story about what happened in Venezuela. It's a warning, because right now, scientists have identified another fault line under even more pressure than the one that just did this, and it sits less than 60 miles from one of America's biggest cities. On the evening of June 24th, 2026, two earthquakes struck Venezuela's Yaracuy state within 40 seconds of each other. The first, magnitude 7.2, the second, magnitude 7.5, deeper stress, shallower depth, and even more destructive. Together, they made up the strongest earthquake to hit Venezuela since 1900. It happened on a national holiday. Millions of people were home or out celebrating with their families when the ground gave way. In Caracas and the coastal state of La Guaira, entire building facades collapsed, exposing apartments and offices to open air. Caracas's main airport shut down completely. Power and cell service went dark across large parts of the capital. As of the latest count, more than 2,500 people are confirmed dead, over 12,000 injured, and nearly 50,000 people are still unaccounted for. More than 860 aftershocks have hit the region since the first quake, some strong enough to bring down buildings that were already cracked open. Rescue teams from around the world, including the United States, are still pulling survivors out of the rubble more than a week later, some after being trapped for over 100 hours. The cause sits deep underground. Venezuela lies on the boundary between the Caribbean and South American tectonic plates, a boundary that's been building pressure for centuries. But Venezuela's fault system isn't the only one under pressure right now. Thousands of miles north, scientists just confirmed something even more alarming in one of the most densely populated regions in the United States. Less than 60 miles northeast of downtown Los Angeles, two of Southern California's most active faults, the San Andreas and the San Jacinto, meet at a place called Cajun Pass. Researchers call it an earthquake gate. It's the point that decides whether a future rupture stays contained to one fault or jumps across both at once. And according to a study published this year in the Journal of Geophysical Research, that gate is now under more stress than at any point in the last 1,000 years. Using a 1,000-year earthquake record, researchers modeled stress on both faults. The San Jacinto Bernardino segment is now sitting at 3.6 megapascals, the highest level recorded in the entire simulation. The neighboring segment of the San Andreas isn't far behind at 2.8. Southern California's last big one was in 1857, a magnitude 7.9 rupture that tore through 205 miles of the San Andreas Fault. That was over 160 years ago. Since then, the pressure has never stopped building. Here's what makes this moment different. When stress on both faults rises together to similar levels, that's historically when the largest ruptures happen, ones that cross the gate and hit both fault systems at once. Right now, that's exactly the pattern scientists are seeing. If that happens, researchers estimate the resulting earthquake could